recording number 4. Since I keep accidentally hitting the play button and stopping the video. First thing we're going to perform is 10-inch 90 for you, Mr. E. We're going to measure 10 inches on the pipe, put it in my 10. I don't know if you can see that, I hope you can. 10 right here. This is 3/4 EMT. 10, the deduction, the take up, is 6 inches. So 10 inches minus 6 inches is 4. I don't know if you can see my mark at 4 right there. It's right there on 4. So I'm going to make my 90. I'm not going to touch my phone anymore. I'm not going to touch my phone. Well, actually, yeah, that's just what we're going to do. I'm going to slap a level on there. Get it nice and straight. It's not even close. Now it's just a little too much. So what I will do is an evasive maneuver to run away from the problem. Just take it a little bit. Boop. That's about right. Yep, you see that? That's level right there. I would do a wall test, but that requires me grabbing my phone and showing you, and that has caused me to mess this up multiple times. So, there's your 90. I hope my kids are that straight. Next, I'm going to perform a 4-inch offset. I like to start mine 2 inches past the pipe, so I have a little bit of room to shove it into a box. Not going into a box for this instant, but so 2 inches is where I'll start. So if it's a 4-inch offset, and I'm using a 30-degree multiplier, that's a times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. So my distance between my 2 marks I make is going to be 8 inches. First mark at 2. Next one is going to be at 10. So 8 inches between marks. Yep. Now we're going to take our bender. Now there's multiple ways you can do this, standing up or sitting down. I will do mine the way you taught me. I'll check it. So, boom. Parallel with 30, a little more. I think that's probably good. Let's see what the pipe says. I know if this is sticking straight up and is level, it's the 30, true 30. That is right there. Or it's almost there. Hold on, let me bring it back just a tad bit. Ooh, that's too much. Oh wait, no, it's actually, that's perfect. Now I'm going to flip it. Put it right there. Line it up to my next one, make sure it's not dogged. Foot in front of the bender. Eyeballer. I'm going to perform my bend. Boom. Still not quite there. Still not quite there. That's more like it. Let's see if we got 4 inches to the bottom of the pipe. That is a true 4 inches to the bottom of the pipe. I'll move closer so you can see. Now, for me to do this, not have to put the 90 in it, I had to cut the pipe. So now I'm going to perform reaming. 4 inches to the bottom, as you can see. We do not have a reamer on site. Usually I use channel locks and I get it really good to where I can move my finger around, but today, this is the reamer we have on an impact. It goes all the way up to 1 inch, so I'm going to perform it. It does the outside and the inside. On another note, if I do not have a reamer, I would close my channel locks, hit it like that, open them a bit, and do this little number. That's as smooth as a baby's bottom. So now, the last and most controversial bend that everyone's been waiting for me to do is my infamous box offset, which has a 50% success rate. But I know how to adjust it accordingly. So this is the piece with my 90 on. I'm going to point my 90 down. I'm just going to put it to the side because I don't have a piece of wire near me. That is not the task. I'm just going to use this pipe. Boom. And then, okay, I like that. Here's me performing a box offset. I know it's just a little, and then another little. Now, typically, I underdo these or overdo these, but we'll see how it goes. All right, that actually ended up really well. As you can see, the pipe is not rolled, the offset is not rolled. Going straight up, this key goes right into the pipe. I have a connector right here to prove. The pipe has a perfect box offset that goes right into a 3/4 connector. I believe that's everything. Box offset, 4-inch offset, 10-inch 90. Oh, I didn't show you my 90 is 10 inch. So I'll do that. Here's my 90. "10" to the very top. See that? 10 inches to the very top. Hope you could zoom in because I'm not moving my phone until this recording is over, which is about now. So I guess I'll grab it. Okay. Here's my 90. 10 inches to the very top. Nice and level, as all things should be. That's my video for bending electrical metallic tubing, aka conduit, but I get my head chewed off every time I call it conduit because apparently that's not what we run. That's everything.